welcome to Zesty Disc Golf. Today I'm at Paseo Vista Disc Golf Course. This is an 18-hole course located in Chandler, Arizona. So I'm going to run through the course today, and then after, I'm not going to be doing pros and cons anymore. I will be basing it off of some criteria that I kind of came up with. I think that's kind of going to give a better idea of how the Zest score should be for the course. So, but yeah, I'm going to run through the course, play it, list out that criteria, and kind of just talk about what I think of this course overall, and then I will give it a Zest score. So. All right, hole number 10. This is a par 3, 290 feet. Now the basket on this one will be straight ahead, so we'll stick with the annex again. So this basket on this one's gonna be straight ahead, so we're gonna go with the annex. Oh, kicked off through. I don't like that one. Let's go with the destroyer. There we go, that's nice. So we're gonna go with the judge on this. Oh, a little far out to the left. I don't like that. Okay, so we're about 5-10 feet. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, tap this in. Give us a bogey on the back. Next up, hole number 11, par 3, 285 feet. And again, for this course, we will be doing the white tees. So, this one I don't think is that far. So I want to go with the buzz on this one. Oh, it's looking nice. Around that tree? Oh, in that tree. All right, hole number 11 basket's just right in front. I'm gonna go berg on this one. So I'm gonna go through the legs, and then I'm gonna aim, I think, at that tree. I hit the tree, but at least we're next to it. All right, so we landed right here, right in front of the basket. So let's try and knock this one in for par. Perfect. Strong putt. Next up, hole number 12. This is a par 3, 310 feet. All right, this basket's hard to get a visual on. So there's some trees right in the middle. The basket's kind of just to the right of that by like a hair. So on this one, I think I want to go. I haven't gone this one yet. The Star Archon distance driver. So I want to keep it out maybe to the right a little bit. I'm thinking. Oh, okay. I might keep it out to the left. That was not where I wanted to go. This one landed like right next to 13's tee pad. So we're gonna go judge on this. I think this is probably one of my most accurate discs. So I'm gonna aim towards, there's a canopy out there. I'm gonna try and I think aim towards that. Oh. Okay, maybe I didn't want to aim towards that. Maybe I wanted to aim actually towards the basket because that went so straight. All right, so we're gonna go berg on this. Oh, right off the top. Let's try judge. Oh, not any better. All right, let's try and finish this up. I think this is gonna be one, two, three. So this is for a bogey, so I have to make this one. Oh, too high. Damn. Thought this for a double. Okay, thought this one for a double. I didn't count, I swear. All right, so double bogey, hole number 12. Not a good start on the back so far. All right, next up, hole number 13, par 4, 475 feet. All right, this one, there's like an overhang over here to the left. I don't want to be anywhere near that. So I'm gonna try Star Archon again, see if I can pull it out to the right. There we go, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted on hole number 12. I wasn't able to do that. Okay, great throw. I'm seeing two baskets. I think it's the one on the left that I need to go for. So I think I'm gonna go Star Archon again. I think I'm gonna try and do the same exact thing. Again, I wanna keep it away from the left. because it does, it like drops off and then there's water down there. I'm not going down and getting it, so. But okay, let's see. Too far left. I mean, that's not the basket I'm going for, but that was a great throw at the basket. So hole 15 is right here. I'm going for hole 13, which is right there. This landed about right here, so let's see. I'm trying maybe keep it up a little bit. And then, oh, park right at the foot. Okay, we'll finish hole 13 with a par. Perfect. All right, next up, hole number 14, par 3, 210 feet. And then this one right here is an elevated basket. Not too far away, so we'll go judge on this one. I gotta keep it kind of high up if I want to make it. So, so we can try. That's high up. It's not over to the left enough though. We are about 20 something feet, so I'm gonna go berg again. I'm gonna try and get it high up if I can. That's what I really want to do. Let's see. Oh, is it high up? Oh, looks really good. Not far back enough though. Need to get this one in for a par. Sweet. All right, par, hole 14. Next up, hole 15, par 3, 200 feet. All right, this one is just dead center. So, but we don't want to go too far because it'll drop off. So I'm gonna go judge again. Let's see. Oh, that looks great. Come down to the left. Okay. We might be within 15, 20 feet. We kind of slid down the hill a little bit on this one. So yeah, we're probably still within 15 feet, I'd say. So I'm gonna go berg. Oh, no. Okay, try judge. Okay. Good putt. We'll take this one just for a par. I'll knock the berg in. So just to prove a point. But yeah, we'll take this one for a par. I needed this one. I needed this birdie. So unlucky. Next up, hole number 16 is a par 4, 460 feet. This one has like a single tree. I mean, I know that doesn't help because there's plenty of trees. But directly behind this dead bush, there's a tree right there, and that's where the basket is. So I'm gonna try and go. I want to try and keep it pretty level to the ground, maybe. And I'm gonna go with the destroyer. It's a little bit left, more left than I wanted, but we're still in a good position. I think it was still a good drive. So even here, you really can't tell where it is, but directly lined up here is there's a basket. So we'll go with judge. So I don't need to go super far. I need to just kind of have a controlled shot. Okay, it's good. That's just gonna be left of the basket. All right, putter's just right here. Oh, go in. Oh, that was close. We'll go berg, finish this up. Okay, cool. Gives us a par on hole number 16. All right, next up, hole number 17, par 3, 270 feet. So this one is just in front of the awning. And we'll go buzz again. Looks good. Needs to come down a little bit to the left, and it's not. Or I need to the right. I'm directionally challenged. I'm not really a fan of the positioning of this one, but we'll go. I think we'll go judge again on this one. And I'm gonna try and go up maybe. Okay, that's good. We're parked right next to the basket at least. All right, basket's right in front of me. Finish up on this one with a berg. Oh no, it hit the top. Hit the top on both. Well, that one's a roll. I'm not taking that one. That's gonna be a bogey. Damn. All right, next up, hole 18, par 4, 430 feet. And oh, it does say you have to go through the tube. Oh, all right. You gotta go through the tube on this. All right, so for this one, I think the goal is to just aim straight towards the concrete tube. So, ooh, that wasn't straight for it. Let's do one more. Let's actually, let's do the berg, actually. Okay, there we go. I'm taking the berg. I'm taking the judge on that. All right, this one I'm gonna go Prodigy F9 because I want something understable and I need to get through the tube. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but we'll go judge on this. Should be good. Come back. Perfect. This should give us an easy par on 18 then. All right, and this will be an easy par for hole number 18.
So that's going to wrap things up for Paseo Vista Disc Golf Course. This is an 18-hole course located in Chandler, Arizona. I got to say, I think this is probably one of my favorite courses in Phoenix so far. Played pretty much most of them at this point. I do need to start branching out kind of farther east of Phoenix and then also like kind of more south. I'd like to try and hit up Tucson and then Maricopa as well, plus like northern Arizona and stuff like that. But so far, I mean, has to be like one of my favorites. This is really, really like just an excellent course that I've played overall. So I'm going to go away from doing pros and cons. I'm actually going to base my review off of the criteria listed right here. And then I'm going to score each of those out of 10, and then I'll average everything out. And then for the finals I score, it'll be that average out. So the very first criteria is going to be for the baskets. Baskets are pretty standard baskets. They are, I would say they're definitely above average quality. So for the baskets, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. I think they're quality. I think they're labeled very well. And I think that's like super important, especially for a course like this. So like hole number 13 and 15, they're pretty much right next to each other. So I wasn't necessarily sure which one to go to, but they're labeled. So the next one is for tee pads. So tee pads, I think I'm going to give tee pads a 10 out of 10 as well. They're nice textured tee pads. They're very, very spacious. They're just pretty great overall. And not only that, they're labeled. This course does have a lot of the holes have two different sets. So you could either do the white tees or the red tees. And then the tees are also labeled, which is pretty awesome to have. The next one, course difficulty. So the course difficulty, I think I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. There are some complex holes on this course. So like there's like the Mando tube that you do have to go through. I didn't go through it because I didn't know at the time. I'm recording this outro like 3 weeks after I already went through the course and stuff like that. But so you do have to go through the Mando, and so I do like that. There's some other Mandos on like the front where you gotta like go around a pole, like on the left side and stuff like that. I think that was like hole number 7, or hole number 6. I don't know, one of the two. But I think it's really cool having stuff like this. It adds just kind of like a little bit of, there's some technicalities to stuff that you got to do, which is pretty fun to have. And I do like just a lot of the holes are pretty creative. So like there are like some elevated baskets and stuff like that. Some baskets are kind of tucked away behind corners. I mean, there's just a lot of variety to this course. So I do think the complexity deserves like a 7 out of 10. The next thing is the amenities. I think this course has great amenities. There's, I mean, quite literally unlimited parking. The parking spans like, looks like it's like half a mile. And then there's also just so much in this area as well. There's like a dog park, there's a regular park, there's multiple bathrooms. There's this entire, disc golf course. There's walking trails. There's an archery range, actually, which I thought was pretty cool as well. So amenities, I think, yeah, give it a 10 out of 10. The environment, I think the environment for this course is awesome. I mean, it was formerly a landfill, I believe. So that's why like you have some of like the concrete tubing and stuff. I believe they pulled it for that. But I think the course environment is like just it's a great overall disc golf course. So I'll give that a 10 out of 10. And then the cleanliness of this course, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 as well. There was lots of trash cans all over the place, which I think is always great to have. And then there's just no trash at all on the course from what I witnessed. A lot of courses, there's going to be a lot of trash, and I don't know why, because a lot of them do have trash cans and stuff like that. But this one was very, very clean. There was no trash anywhere. So for the Zest score, it's going to be a 9.6 out of 10. And that's going to be, like I said, all of the numbers averaged for each of the criteria. So yeah, like I said, this is probably one of my favorite courses. I mean, I'm absolutely gonna. It's a far course for me. It's probably like an hour and 10 minutes, hour and 20 minutes. So it's definitely far, but I do want to go back again and play this course. I will actually like make the drive probably soon, especially since the weather's starting to cool down in Phoenix. But I definitely want to try and head out there and play it again because it was a blast to play. So I had a lot of fun playing it. So my score for the day, I will post right here. But thanks for watching. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and then stay tuned for next week's video. Thanks.